An elder from the Banaban community on Rambi Island wants an urgent review of the Banaban Settlement Act. The act allows the people from the Kiribati island of Banaban to live on the Fiji island of Rambi and should grant them dual citizenship. But Tonuea Taratai, who is chairman of Tabuiwa village on Rambi, says the act is the cause of the confusion in recent weeks over a planned renewal of phosphate mining on Banaban. That proposal, agreed to by the Fiji government-appointed administrator, is strongly opposed by Banabans. Mr. Taratai explained the community's concerns to Don Wiseman.
I think it's due to the powers vested onto our administrator, one man. And what I would like to see in the future is that we will plead to the Prime Minister of Fiji to restore our Rambi Council of Leaders back. But before he does that, we need to review our Banaban Settlement Act in light of ICAD recommendations. Because to my understanding, our Banaban Settlement Act is quite colonial in nature in regards to our position in the two sovereignties between Kiribati government and the Fiji government. And that causes a lot of confusion, which I think has caused this problem, giving the administrator certain powers here when it's a bit confusing to us, the Banaban people. We think we need our Rambi Council of Leaders back.
So we know that Sitiveni Rambuka has talked about how he wants to restore the body. He mentioned at the beginning of the year that this was a priority for him. He hasn't done it yet. Have people on the island heard from the Fiji government?
No, it's only through his administrator.
Yes, so
which he appointed.
Why do you think that this administrator chose to back this scheme without talking to people?
He has his own working group. I think he was influenced by the working group to do that. But what we are trying to say here is that when he came to Rambi to first make his first consultation visit, he told us he was coming back to take the approval from the people of Rambi, which he did not do.
Yeah, so his advisors are not people from Rambi? They're not?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Do you think there's any way that the people in Rambi and the people on Banaban would agree to doing more mining?
No. The general feeling of the people on the island, they don't want any more mining because the mining has done a lot of damage to the island.
The island has effectively been wrecked at this point, hasn't it?
What I'm trying to say is that, mining has done a lot of damage on the island, and how could they do the water system to restore the water system? There's no water there. But what I want is we have other options, but not mining.
Just talk about those other options for Banaban.
Yeah.
What are they?
Like reparation, and there's one country, New Zealand, has agreed for us to come in for reparation. Has agreed. New Zealand has agreed. So,
are you sure New Zealand has agreed to that? I haven't heard that.
Yes, we are coming there in October, sometimes in October.
And you're to talk with the government?
Yes, with the government.
RNZ Pacific asked the Ministry of Foreign Affairs if talks with the Banaban community are planned, and a spokesperson said nothing was scheduled. Earlier this year, the international non-government organisation, the International Centre for Advocates Against Discrimination, or ICAAD, made a number of recommendations for actions the governments of Fiji and Kiribati could undertake to solve the issues.